classical music, but I want to talk to you about some things that I don't want the music to influence my mood. Of course, you know, music does influence our mood, and that's something I want you to remember. I'm using this mug this morning because a company sent it to me, a store, because I did a little video unboxing their bone china coffee cups that I really, really liked. And I just posted it on my Facebook page and on my YouTube channel. And I sent it to them and I said, you know, feel free to use this because I really, really like their products. And as a thank you, they sent me this cute mug, which is their signature, company signature mug. And I'm using it this morning. By the way, that's the only time that's ever happened to me, even though I've done lots of unboxings and reviews and stuff. It's the only time anybody's ever sent me anything. But I'm using it this morning because this is the second rainy morning we've had now. And I wanted to remind myself that, yeah, you know, people listen to my videos, so and they say good things and good things happen. So I am having some effect and helping other people, and I should keep doing this because I'll tell you, this morning I was thinking, I don't really, you know, I don't feel like getting on there and saying anything. I mean, really, who cares? And it's a rainy day and I don't know. You know the kind of feeling I'm talking about where you just sort of feel like, oh, I don't know. Well, this is what I want to talk to you about. And remember what I said about the music. I'll have to remember that too because I want to say something about it at the end. All right. So this morning I woke up, had a good night's sleep, and I was laying in bed and I could see that it must be a rainy day by the time that it was already, and the fact that it was, you know, there was not a lot of light coming in the window. And I felt like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do today. I mean, maybe I'll paint because I like to have a free day when I can paint. And it's, see, this mood of like, is just, it's so with me. Have you ever had that happen to you? Let me give you an example. But in a more positive way, to talk about how we feel and how it influences what we do. So, okay, have you ever had a day, maybe a weekend afternoon, where there's nothing going on? And yes, this even does happen if you have babies and toddlers. Occasionally it happens. You just feel, you start getting drowsy and you're so relaxed. And you just decide to drift away, have a little nap. Oh, it feels delicious to give into that feeling. The satisfaction of just relaxing. But that's not how most of life is it? Okay? What most of life is like is you're feeling drowsy. Oh, you would love to just give into it, relax and take a nap. But no, you've got to get up and tend to something, right? You've got to force yourself out of that feeling. So I put this banner on my Facebook page, and it's basically talks about happiness is not going to come to you. Happiness comes out of you. You choose happiness. You make the happiness. You make yourself happy. It does not happen from outside sources coming into you, okay? So, Okay, where am I going with this? I had this all figured out when I was laying in bed, but this is the point, okay? Oh golly, I see a lot of people are on here. Oh my goodness, good morning to everybody. All right. Especially during this time of our lives with the whole, you know, COVID-19 thing and riots going on and people at work and so on and so forth. I don't need to remind you about everything that there is to feel down about. Okay. It's okay to be happy, all right? Because you know and I know that positive people live healthier lives, have a better influence on other people, a healthy and positive influence on people and situations, right? Okay, you know, like a happy, positive person doesn't go postal and, you know, run out with a gun and shoot people or something. You know, what a happy, positive person does is actually, by choosing to be happy, they build strength within themselves to take care of their own problems and make themselves into stronger, healthier people. You know, you don't have to read a book or anything like that to do this. What you have to do is, it's like the equivalent of shaking off that Sunday afternoon nap kind of feeling and going, okay, I am going to control the things that I can control. And I am going to discipline my mind to not think about the things that I have no control over, because that is a waste of time, it's a waste of energy, and it makes you into a droopy, mopey, anxious, downer kind of person. Not the kind of person that you yourself would even like to be around, okay? So, back to this morning when I was laying in bed, and I thought, well, maybe I'll just kind of stay here for a while. And then I thought, no, if I'm waiting for some inspiration to drop down on me that makes me feel like, ooh, I think I'll get up now for a brand new day, it's not going to happen. Very unlikely anyway. All right? Nobody's going to come drop fairy dust on me and it's going to make me go, oh, the beautiful world. No. I have to choose to cheer myself up and get out of that attitude. One of the ways that I did it was to put on some music. Another way is I decided, you know what? I'm going to get this mug out to remind myself that there are people who appreciate me, and a, you know, a solid expression of that was this mug. You know, it could have been something that someone else got me, but I chose something that people I don't even know got me. And it reminded me, look, here's something you're holding in your hand that shows you that you are appreciated. Now, do I need to be appreciated in order to be happy? No. It makes it easier if you have a few friends, right? But you don't have to, because why? Happiness is something you make yourself. Okay, so how do you do it? Do you say, all right, okay, I think I'm going to be happy? No. You have to use the tools that are available to you. For instance, music. Alexa, play Forget Your Troubles, Come On, Get Happy.
Here's Get Happy / Happy Days Are Here Again, duet with Judy Garland by Barbara Streisand, featuring Judy Garland on Amazon Music.
Judy Garland and Barbara Streisand. Okay, so, you know, put on music. But it's kind of a droopy version of it, isn't it? Let's see, what's another happy song? Oh, I know. Alexa, stop. Alexa, play Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. Alexa, play Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles.
Here's Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles on Amazon Music.
Okay, I'm going to move us over closer to the speaker. So, put on some music that'll make you feel happy and hopeful. It's funny, this does it for me. This makes me feel happier. And maybe even look at some pictures that make you feel happy. Get out a book, or you could even turn on a TV show that makes you laugh. Because the physical act of laughter actually, it does something for you in your brain that does make you feel better. Oh my gosh. But the thing is, it's hard, isn't it? Because it's like that Sunday nap feeling. You have got to rip yourself out of the down feeling. It's so hard to not just go with it and feel down and droopy and sad. It's hard to rip yourself out of it and find things to make you happy. But you know what? I'm a lot happier than I was when I started this, because I did a few little things, in this case, including talking to you guys, to help me feel happy. And it's a rainy day outside. But since my happiness doesn't come from out there, maybe it might be added to, like if it was a bright sunny day and I had my rainbows shining through the windows, that might help, but it's not required. No external input required. The happiness comes from in here, but it can be hard to make that effort to help start building that happiness. And here's the last thing. The more you do it, the easier it will get. Give it a try.